Danganronpa.
Alright, that was weird. I'm gonna need to go in my settings really quick and fix this problem. Because, yeah, no, that entire time I should have been talking. Because that should not be happening. What the hell? Why is everything not working right now? Alright. Set defaults. Okay. That was weird. Alright. Alright. Yeah, sorry, I need to blow on my mic in order to test whether or not it's working, which... not great, but... hey, whatever. Okay. Now we should be able to actually get on with the game in just a minute. I need to set something up really quick. So basically, what you missed while I was muted was me complaining about technical difficulties while a technical difficulty was going on. So yeah, that's just the perfect set of irony. But only continues to prove my point, if nothing else. Anyway, I think I have everything done here. Oh wait. I can do that later. Alright. I think we're good to start today. So let's go. Yeah, alright, so that's let's see. So let's go about 10. Oh wait, not 10, jeez. What am I thinking? 6, 7, 6, 5. So 540 CDT is when we're going to stop this one. Just to make up for the time that I missed. Obviously. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. You're finally awake. Are you okay? Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here. Well, it's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream. What I saw, it was real. That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka's dead. I forget what voice I give him every time. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going to? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
Why?
Listen to us, man. What do you think is gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna do if, well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she was gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us to come here. Hold on now. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But...
So...
I'm the only one who convinced them to come. Right now, we just need to do whatever he says. They're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong!
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey!
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of our school life here.
Listen up!
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for being the bear times one? What? For following the bear times one rule.
But...
Then, who did it? Who killed her?
Come on!
You already know the answer. One of you killed her the one who killed her is one of you! Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong!
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone? It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on! Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with this stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from this school, right? Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb, that's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. Oh, okay. Sorry, I got a message.
What?
What are you laughing at? It's 'cause... Naive! You're just so naive! You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here? You're super naive! Devilishly naive! Hellishly naive! No. The real thing has just begun! The real thing?
Now then!
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold. Remember?
Then perhaps...
Are you referring to the rule? Are you referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations? If you are blackened, if you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you are talking about, is it not?
In other words...
Bingo! It's not enough just to kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep. It'll begin in a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder, and they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate show.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
By that he means he kills us all.
Well,
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Well, to put it simply, it's execution! Execution?
what?
And by execution, give me a second. Alright, sorry. And by execution, you mean...
Execution
Execution?
is
Oh,
execution.
never mind, he's gonna say it for me.
Execution! Electric chair! Bzz, bzz, poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only, they die? But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well done!
What a smart little chimpanzee you are! Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing, which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. I forgot to check something though. Report card. Let's look at our dear girl Celeste. There we are. Oh, fuck. Because we got a third thing. Celeste's Glorious Past, Part 1. I once played Russian roulette mahjong with a half-insane billionaire in the basement of his mansion. I won that. Oh, I once played Russian roulette mahjong with a half-insane billionaire in the basement of his mansion. I won, naturally. Alright, that's it. What? Hold on a second.
The hell are you
You're
talking
freaking
about?
insane, you know that?
Huh?
Huh?
What the?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want to do anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? What? You're seriously not, gonna participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
How are you
What
talking about?
punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be part of this. Don't be so
Don't!
selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's not gonna... It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. That's my style, to stick out and rest till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us. Although, it was more waddle. But then...
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Oh,
Are you?
Huh?
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma.
it's not allowed. You violated the school regulations.
I invoke the mighty summon spell! Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir!
Is that a reference to something? Also, I like the censorship. That's clever. Did she just die? Holy shit. What? Huh?
This wasn't supposed to... Why? Me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? I don't...
This can't be real.
No way!
Well now.
Now I'm painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. What an amazing promise! But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Couldn't it have been somebody who I didn't have a voice, well, didn't have like a definitive voice for? Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started to pour out of her body. I mean, that's not... whatever. It's not crimson, but whatever. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny that what they'd seen. Junko, who until a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. There's no more, it's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the inevitable end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic. It's, so it's not like when you die, you don't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say, you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been waiting to kill this entire
Say
time.
what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying, I wanted to waste, time this whole time?
Damn it!
Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you, to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I'd like to call it
It's
the Monokuma file.
Oh,
file.
he's got it for me.
I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do! If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial. How could I? Now could I?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while.
And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone, and that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable, and yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey,
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous event as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
in other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not to trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
what the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible!
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here.
She's right. She's right. We need to bring on our search right away. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have?
No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone keeps repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. Oh, give me a second. Fuck. Okay. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Alright.
Just a second.
Hold on. Huh? Before we begin the investigation, isn't there something else we need to discuss? Oh, yeah. What? This. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait 1 second. She's dead, and that means...
What?
It means everything that's happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real.
Let me out
Hell
of
no.
here.
Someone save me. Let me out of here. Somebody help me.
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that?
Alright, let's talk to her then.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting somebody on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. Actually, I'm curious. Oh. Wait, system? Oh, I was actually gonna look at the, Monokuma file, but it doesn't look like I get a chance. In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't mind having to... I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick.
Okay, then we can let Monodo look after the scene.
Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
what?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Well, fuck you!
So then.
Fine then. I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem.
2-player co-op based defense with 2 of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
I should have made his voice not like Monokuma's. Since we don't won't be able to investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
but...
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
Alright?
Just a second.
Hold on. Huh? Before we begin the investigation, okay? What? What should we discuss? Maybe... Fuck.
Anyway,
There. Can't let anything distract me now. Okay, what do I do? Who do I click on? Help? No. Here. Give me 1 second. Alright. Can't let anything distract me right now. Okay. Cool. What the fuck am I missing? I honestly don't... What?
Anyway,
We're going to find out who the killer is. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. Okay. Who do I talk to?
Huh?
Is this really happening?
Fuck with me.
Screw that piece of shit bear! Maybe you? We need to hurry up and find out who the culprit is.
oh,
So you finally noticed.
crap.
Huh? Notice what?
I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead and take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's room. But she's right. Then could it be?
All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth.
I look in everyone's eye. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it.
So then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so
well, do I really have to say anything more?
Actually,
I'd rather you didn't know.
goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like that, and just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I'd better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
Fucking
they
dead.
better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know. And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
Well, we don't really have anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka.
What are you implying?
this is very
You.
I'm telling you it wasn't me.
Don't come any closer. You're gonna kill me next.
so,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not, for sure that Makoto's guilty yet.
That's true. That's true. We might as well at least check just to check.
Even if we wanted to, I couldn't help investigate.
Wait, why not?
I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I'd better get going. Well, wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And with their parting looks at me, I had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise everyone will...
execution is execution. Electric chair.
Yeah, we heard this already. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Alright. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. At the time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room and the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Give me 1 second, I want to check Okay, my mic is doing fine. Good. Wait. Wait, what? Oh, okay, never mind. We're good. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Alright. So let's go to the scene of the murder. Leave the gym. Actually, come to think of it, let's just go to the map and yeah, that'll do. Oh. Can I not? I guess I can't fast travel quite yet. That's why I have to see. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. Oh, it just sends me right there. Okay. So I headed to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Alright. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need to use a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Monodo.
What?
We ain't exactly
What?
in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
Not just me.
What?
Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Cause like, why the hell would we? Nice. Toolkit has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Good to know. Right. This one. This should be good. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. Give me a second. Ah. I'm losing feeling in my foot. Okay. My mic stand doesn't want to stay up. Give me a second to tighten it. There we go. Cool. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used a sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make any sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So, why are there scratches on the sheath? Replica sword sheath has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Right. Next in line is... Alright, let's look at the sword then. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Replica sword has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Actually, that reminds me of something. Just better took this from the gym. Entryway to put it in his room. The sword was found out of its sheath in the room. Out of its sheath on the floor in the middle of the room. The sword handle was missing some of the gold coating, as was part of the blade. Victim was Sayaka. Yeah, let's just see if this is anything new. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen and her right wrist used to be fractured. Right, we already read that, sorry. Alright, Makoto took this from, oh, fuck. Makoto took this from the gym entryway and put it in his room. The sheath was found some distance from the sword itself, and it shows evidence of being scratched with a sharp object. If you were going to attack someone with the sword, you would have almost certainly removed the sheath first. This had been placed in Makoto's room before he arrived. It remains unopened, and there is no evidence of it having ever been used. All the other male students claim that they haven't used theirs either, but still. Give me 1 second to check something. Alright. Yeah, I think we good. Give me 1 second to fix something. Okay, sorry. Key is next, I think. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so it must be my room key. If I remember correctly.
That's right. We'll have to trade keys.
When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or open it for any reason. Oh, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So, how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Right. So... let's see... the scratches should work? Yeah, let's try that. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it. I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All our rooms are completely soundproofed. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well,
perhaps this was just another of Monokuma's strategies, dealing with creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Let's check the handbook again. Where is it? Here. Evidence of a struggle. There are a number of scratches and gouges on the bed and walls of Makoto's room. We already knew that, so yeah. On the night of the murder, Makoto and Sayaka traded rooms and room keys. When the victim was discovered, Makoto's room key was also found in Makoto's... What? Yeah, in Makoto's room. Sayaka had originally asked to split... Wow. Sayaka had originally asked Makoto to switch with her when someone attempted to force their way into her room, and she became frightened. Okay, so that's what's important about it. And that's the reason I keep looking at these again. Is, if it's anything like Ace Attorney, I'm gonna want to know what's important about the evidence in order to make decisions when we actually get to the trial. I don't know if it is like Ace Attorney, but I'm assuming so. Give me 1 second. Cool. Okay. Let's check this again. Or not again, but for the first time. Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean it up a little? Alright.
by the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely
you
possible.
son of a bitch!
Dirty bastard. Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking
So
dead.
if I ever find the son of a bitch who did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Okay. Talk to you. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
that voice.
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch
Did
of my
you
room.
lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems so to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I expected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Let's check it out. Let's see. What? Oh, there we go. Not a single hair was found on the floor of this scene of crime. In addition, the lint roller shows evidence of being used. Very interesting. Alright. Let's check this room. The bathroom. And on the other side of this room... No. I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Alright. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Oh, what the hell? Never mind. Something weird just happened. Alright. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. Alright, let's examine her first. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. There's some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. Looks like a kitchen knife to me, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get that? Get it? It's definitely something I should look into later. It's a kitchen knife, obviously. Fuck it, whatever. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist, too. I would assume that's the gold. Right there, where her wrist's all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger... Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she had already been killed? so it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Alright, and let's check this. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... what? Written in blood with the numbers 1107, or 037. Are you sure it's not 117013? Anyway, let's move on. Did Sayaka do this? Also, that 3 looks suspiciously like an E. Yeah. Let's just ignore the fact that that looks like a name rather than numbers. Right. I mean, this is a Japanese game. They probably thought, oh, there's no way anyone would know this unless, you know, they're American. Well, let's check the shower head, I guess. The water from the showers gets turned off at nighttime. Oh, okay, that's it. Cool. Yeah, let's leave the bathroom. Right.
It would seem...
It looks like you found it. Right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. Alright. Bloody numbers. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with her life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what they could possibly mean. I almost keep saying the bad number.
So...
I'm gonna be honest. The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them, if she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well?
Think about it. You're not going to tell me.
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, this case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. Wait, then why the hell wouldn't she tell us? Fuck it. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know what I should, talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't quite fit in the frame, or doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. Give me 1 second. Okay. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. Okay. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I just have one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look at into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. Alright, let's go! Let's go... Oh! Wait a second. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. And then... Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Dorm nameplates has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright. Let's go to my room. So, it was in here, right? There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was on that video. I wonder, what did she see? Might not be directly related with to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Not like she cares much anymore. She's fucking dead! I'm sorry. Anyway, let's head off to the DVD room then. Well, where is that room? It's here. Okay. I can teleport over here. Also, what are you doing in here, my dear? What? I thought it said someone was in here. I must be mistaken then. But then where was she? Interesting. Well, regardless. I thought she was for sure like going through the Monokuma machine thing and like winning great prizes or something. Considering her luck, but whatever. Let's check out the DVD. Alright. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play, and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
localization stuff. It's obviously an idol group from the original thing. But still, I like the way they localized it to Pop Man. Give me a second. Alright, sorry about that. Suddenly, the screen went dark. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. Oh, fuck. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everybody knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Real fucked up person. Even if that is a person. But yeah, I don't know. Alright, they said something about the trash room, so let's check out the trash room. After all, trash man. Wait, what? Did I not check everything in the AV room? Is there something I missed? DVD player. I watched Sayaka's DVD. There's nothing left for me to do here. Oh, okay. Then why did it... Alright. Yes. Alright. Let's go to... Oh, yeah, the trash room, like I was saying before. Alright. We can go and start here. Right. Trash room. Nope. Okay. Look at this. This. Looks like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Okay. There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line! The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up.
Oh, so it's where I'm gonna wind up in the end of this. Right, no, that was like one of the worst jokes. Anyway.
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Okay. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
Cleaning duty has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Okay. Then, alright, leave the area. So, let's just start talking to people, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I should talk to them, but I also want to see who's just in the hallways. These three. So I guess I can find them, and then I'll go and, ask everyone in the room. Feeling that some of them are out here? Yeah? No? No? Okay, that's disappointing. Alright, we'll ask them in order. You first. Byakuya, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty? No.
Such ignorance.
You're like a child lost in the woods. You know that? A total waste of space. Uh-oh. What do you mean? Taka's the one who, has any interest in organizing things like that? Oh, good point. So I guess I talk to him then? Where is he? Downstairs, obviously, so... Oh, perfect. Let's go find him then. Oh wait, he was in the, this area, right? Oh, yep, there he is. Like, this is him, right? Yep. Cleaning duty, eh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me, yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to
He
me!
probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now?
That's wrong!
Actually, no. Huh? Okay, who is... Ifumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So he's on cleaning duty then.
Count on it!
Indeed. But we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long.
Got it!
And when the time comes, I'll be counting on you. Alright. So, Hafumi. Which one was he? He was the fat guy, right? Yes, he is. Okay, he's upstairs, so we can go back up there. Good to know, good to know. Right. Let's fucking go! Hey, dude. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, it's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, we haven't had a chance to get started.
Okay.
And since you're on
cleaning duty, you can operate the gate in front of the trash room.
Here we go.
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the key in the why not just leave the trash room open all the time, so that we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words...
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered.
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone can go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen!
Anyway, more important than that.
You bastard!
Hey, Fatty, why do you, want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar! I know why you did it!
Is it?
You want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
There's no way to
What are you
think about
talking
this
about?
in a common
All
sense
my
kind
love
of
is
way.
for 2D.
Oh my god. What? That's horrible.
You know what I mean.
There's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'd get tired of 2D and then turn to...
I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PV's Z figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? But you're so worried about Hafumi's questionable morality. If you're so worried about Hafumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them for picking up the trash and from picking up this trash to disposing of it.
What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to.
Anyway, on another topic, Hafumi. Since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or defeat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You got it.
Okay.
So easy. So Fumi and I headed down to the trash room. Oh, time for us to be where we belong.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Whatever, please just hurry up. What's he even talking about?
Okie dokie, leave it to me.
Probably a reference I don't get. Fumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then... Hey.
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naik,
Without a doubt.
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend. You planned this all along.
No. I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. So right off the bat, I know where the last monocoin is. That's a huge trash can. Is that where you're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? Well, whatever it's for, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. Hey! He's hiding a monocoin now. Alright, what are we supposed to look for here anyway? Let's see. I guess just look at the incinerator. Oh! This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. There's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, and it's on right now.
You see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get going and the yellow button to turn it off.
It's weird it's not a red button, but okay.
Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off the last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy?
Afumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh? The fairy?
No, you said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
Ah, yes. About that. There can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday... What? Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet...
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. How is that possible? Incinerator has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Check out this burnt shirt! There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Give me a second. Alright. Looks like a burnt piece of something.
Burnt piece. Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love?
What the fuck? Anyway, this is... It looks like a piece of cloth, and the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. Now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means... This is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Burnt shirt piece has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. And finally, let's check this. There are shards of broken glass shattered around in the front of the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball. Just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Is that?
You know what this is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on a big city street corner. On any big city street corner. Gaze into it, and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that, Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. And so many references, and I don't get almost any of them. Except for the Dragon Ball one, obviously. Because that one... Yeah, it's Dragon Ball. Anyway, yeah, I get what you're trying to say. But who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Oh, yeah, we know. Shattered Crystal Ball has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't.
Completely
But
unforgivable.
does that, what does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be, confessing soon? Why me?
That's it.
Everyone
I'm
already
sure
knows
of
you
it.
did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
So it sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Whatever. Leave the area. Alright, let's go down to the gym and see, Mr. Psychic or whatever it was. Alright. Alright, let's see. Hey dude, I forget his name. Yasuhiro. Hey, Hiro. Oh, it's Hiro. Okay, that's cool. Can I ask you something? No. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. You don't snap out of it. Huh? Makoto? Makoto? What are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell?
The heck?
I only brought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable, so how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you. Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snagged it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Shattered Crystal Ball has been updated in the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Thanks, Hiro. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from my fortune telling for 2 full years. Come out to be like $1 million. $1 million? It's pretty cheap actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Alright, let's go. Maybe. Actually, should we go? Or... Yeah, let's go. But we did notice that there was a kitchen knife, and I want to go and pursue that. Wait, can I... Oh. I don't know why she's got a big exclamation point on her, but I will talk to her. My dear, what are you doing in here? Hina, are you investigating the dining hall?
Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing.
I know what you mean.
And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed.
Oh, fuck. Well, let's go into the kitchen. Right. So, obviously, here. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Yeah. Was it missing from the very beginning, or I better see if anyone here knows more about it. Kitchen knife set has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright. Well, we know who might know something about it. Sorry, my dear, I'm gonna have to talk to you again. Hey, so, did you notice, that one of... Sorry. Hey, so, did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I totally thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that.
Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row.
So, when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So, you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Oi's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka?
What? Of course not. I would never. Oh. System. Transcript. Okay, she just said ... Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, and then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea.
Okay. Ding dong, bing bong.
So, I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, hmm?
And we're gonna be calling it here, I think? Yeah, so this is the end of, this part. We're about to get to the class trial, so instead of doing that, we're gonna save here and be done for today. So yeah, thank you everyone who joined, even if it was only for a couple minutes or seconds or whatever. But yeah, this was quite fun. I'm excited to actually get into the trial. But that's it for today. Thank you for joining. I'll see you all again whenever I stream again, which hopefully should be soon. I hope tomorrow, actually. I'm trying to see if I can get the guys back together for another Ace Attorney stream tomorrow. But we'll see how that goes. Still, that's it for me today. Thanks for watching.